They disowned me on Christmas. So I turned off their house. No yelling. No fighting. Just one sentence at dinner, and 2 days later, no electricity, no water, no heat. Christmas dinner was almost finished when my father stood up with his wine glass. He liked control. He liked announcements. He liked watching people react. Before dessert, he said, "Your mother and I have made a decision." I already knew where this was going. "We're removing you from the will, effective immediately." My mother nodded like this was a business meeting, not her son's execution. "Your brother has always been more responsible. This is what's best for the family." Across the table, my younger brother Mark smirked. "Some people just aren't built for legacy," he said. I put my fork down slowly. "Okay." That single word sucked all the air out of the room. My father frowned. "That's it? No argument? No emotion?" "What do you want me to say?" I replied calmly. "It's your money." My mother looked almost disappointed. We expected more of a reaction. I smiled and took a sip of water. I stopped reacting years ago. The rest of dinner passed in uncomfortable silence. They kept watching me, waiting for tears, anger, begging. None came. I helped clear the table, thanked them for dinner, and drove home. What they didn't know was that I'd been preparing for this moment my entire adult life. I was never the favorite. Never ambitious enough. Never impressive enough. Never Mark. But I was useful. 5 years earlier, when my parents bought their dream house, their credit was wrecked. My dad had sunk everything into a failed business idea. The bank wouldn't approve the loan without a cosigner. That cosigner was me. They told me it was temporary, just until things stabilized. Then they asked me to put the utilities in my name too. Electricity, water, gas, internet, security system. "Just for now," they said. "It's easier this way." Temporary turned into 5 years. Every month, the money came late. Sometimes not at all, I reminded them. They got annoyed. I kept paying because keeping the peace felt easier than fighting. Until Christmas. That night, I opened my laptop and pulled up every account tied to their address. Every single one was in my name. 2 days later, I made the calls. "Yes, I'd like to disconnect service." "Tomorrow works." "Yes, I'm the account holder." By noon, everything was scheduled to shut off. Power, water, gas, internet, security system, even the smart cameras my mother loved bragging about. Then I called the mortgage company and removed myself as cosigner. My phone started ringing the next morning. Voicemail after voicemail. My mother crying, my father yelling. "Nothing works, the house is freezing. What did you do?" I didn't answer. By mid-morning, my father left a message that went from furious to desperate. "Whatever point you're trying to make, stop this." I texted back one line. "I'm not family, remember?" My brother called next, furious. "You're being childish. Just turn it back on." "I can't. Those accounts are closed. They'll need to open new ones." "In whose name?" he snapped. "Not mine." That silence was better than any apology I'd ever imagined. That evening, my father showed up at my apartment. No confidence, no authority. "We can revisit the will," he said quickly. I laughed. "I don't care about the will. I never did." "Then what do you want?" "Nothing. You made it clear I'm not part of this family. I'm just acting accordingly." I wished him luck refinancing. His credit still hadn't recovered. Then I closed the door. They got the utilities back days later, after paying deposits on everything. The bank notified them they no longer qualified for the mortgage without me. Last I heard, they're scrambling to avoid foreclosure. My brother texted me yesterday. "You destroyed this family." I replied honestly. "No, I just stopped holding it together." Then I blocked his number and went back to my quiet, peaceful life. Finally, free from a family that only loved me when I was useful.